Hello everybody. Welcome to our Weld Nonprofits Rally for Colorado Gives Day and a Happy Giving Tuesday to you. If you're joining us right now and you're watching this live as things are unfolding, here in the next 45 minutes, hour or so, we're going to be hosting this rally here on Facebook and on YouTube. And the things that you're going to be seeing, we're going to be inviting some nonprofits from Weld County to tell their stories. We are going to be giving some gift grants out. We're going to be doing drawings for $500 a piece gift grants that we're really excited about. And then we are going to close with a special song for you all as well. Lowry has agreed to sing with me, and we got something kind of goofy and fun for you all. So welcome. My name is Tim Coons. And I'm with the nonprofit here in town, the Weld Community Foundation. And then my co-host today is?
I am Lowry Moyer, and I am with Greeley Weld Habitat for Humanity.
And Lowry, if you could tell us a little bit about what is Colorado Gives Day in particular, and then a little bit about this rally in particular.
Sure. So Colorado Gives Day is a statewide celebration of philanthropy and an encouraging day or time to get people to engage online and give to their favorite nonprofits online through the giving portal. So the really great thing about Colorado Gives is that you can see all of your favorite nonprofits in one place. You can look at their financials, you can look at pictures, you can watch videos of all of their great work, and you can have a one-stop shop, who doesn't love that, and give to all of the nonprofits you love in one place at one time. So that is Colorado Gives Day, and it is next Tuesday. We are celebrating with the rally today, Giving Tuesday, and the rally really was born to just celebrate this time, make people aware, get the community involved with the initiative, and just bring more attention to all of the awesome nonprofits in the area. And so our collaborative comes together once a year. We've been doing this for several years. We just went online last year, thanks to our situation, and we decided we love it, and it's a great way to engage people online, which is the whole point of Colorado Gives. So here we are today, having a rally with you all.
And I just joined this collaborative about 3 years ago or so. How is it that you guys used to do the rally before we jumped online? I'd love to hear some stories.
So
yeah,
we typically have a very chilly December, and we in the past have gone out and stood next to First Bank and been hosted by them with some warm, hot apple cider and all of our signs, and been honked at and cheered, and you know, with our coats and hats on. We probably wouldn't need those today, Tim, but that's how we used to do it in the past. This is a much more comfortable
it is comfy
scenario here.
Yeah. But good times though, being out on that street corner.
It was very
I had a chance.
fun.
I had a chance to do that once, and with that, thanks to one of the big sponsors of Colorado Gives Day is First Bank of Colorado, and the way that they put this out this year, First Bank gives this huge donation, $500,000, which is just incredible support for nonprofits. And then Community First, a community foundation down in Arvada, gives a matching $500,000. And then this year, for the first time, they also open it up for other businesses throwing in support. And what that does is, if you give to a nonprofit on Colorado Gives Day, if you schedule your donation so that it comes through on that day, that pot of money goes out to all the nonprofits who are receiving donations of that day. They do a scaled giving out. And so that $1 million plus is going to help all of the nonprofits here locally as well. And so we're very thankful to First Bank, to Community First, and for those who are jumping in and helping that effort this year too.
Definitely. As nonprofits, there's no way we could do our work without that support. So we're so grateful.
Yeah, absolutely. So in talking about Colorado, but then Weld County specifically, there are, if you were to jump online and go to a government site and look up like who are all the nonprofits that have been registered with the state. This is a process, it's called 501c3 under tax law. If you were to look that up, there'd be several hundred that would be registered just in Weld County alone. And that there's a huge turnover with that as well. People are starting nonprofits and then things sunset. When it comes to this collaborative for Weld, the Weld Collaborative for Colorado Gives Day, there are about 30 participating nonprofits every single year, and that number ebbs and flows. But today, there are about 30 of us nonprofits specifically. Like if you're watching this and you live in Weld County, there's a great chance you know somebody on this Zoom call who's coming in with us. And so if we could switch over to the Zoom room, we actually have 30 of those nonprofits with us today. Hello everybody, I want you all to unmute and we're gonna do a big Giving Tuesday cheer, and everyone just shout and cheer in just a moment. Ready? Welcome everybody to our rally.
Yay!
Okay, there we go. Excellent. So, like I said, we're going to be doing some drawing of names and figuring out who is going to be these stories that are going to be told. But gosh, we're so thankful for the work that these nonprofits do. And what we'll find as we're drawing names and hearing from them, we'll find that their work really does span a huge area within our county. There is help with older adults on down to help with kids, babies. There's building of homes, there's education, there's the arts. Really, these nonprofits are making this place a better place to live and really giving towards the common good. And it certainly does help things when it comes to our economy and commercialism, all of that. There is a business side to all of this, yes, but then there's also this element of the common good and needs. And that's really discussed quite a bit in this video that we're going to show for you all. This was a video created last year by a videographer in town named Tony Garza. Extremely talented guy. He's done some work for Habitat, hasn't he?
He has done awesome work for Habitat, yes.
He's done work for United Way. And we approached him and we said, we have this idea, we want to take the rally online this year. Can we possibly do this? And so he and I worked on this script together, and then we sent this out to the different participating nonprofits. And we said, just like, pull out your phone, read this line, and we're going to thread this all together. And so we really have in this video a tremendous look at the breadth and scope of what the work of nonprofits is here in Weld. And so let's watch this video now. Thanks to Tony Garza putting this together, and let's enjoy it.
So what is a nonprofit?
Contrary to its title, it's not a business that makes no money.
A nonprofit business goes beyond the definition of traditional financial gains
and trades in a different economy, that of the common good.
For example, we know that housing a family that is homeless isn't necessarily making money as a good or a service.
But it helps an individual. It provides safety for those in need, and it enlivens a community's compassion.
Nonprofits have the potential to turn shared hopes and beliefs into action.
They give shape to our boldest dreams, highest ideals, and noblest causes.
Nonprofits are funded by grants. A few receive government help, but most are supported by you.
By you.
By you.
By you.
Nonprofits thrive because people are willing to give to causes they believe in, good that's changing the world.
The numbers change, but there are dozens of nonprofits here, right in our home of Weld County.
And they do incredible work impacting our communities.
Some nonprofits work to feed people.
Some nonprofits work to heal.
Others help by way of education.
There are those that inspire and enliven us.
Nonprofits nurture people of every age,
every gender, race, and socioeconomic status.
From the cities and towns in Weld County to the beautiful back trails.
Nonprofits foster civic engagement and leadership. They are also drivers of economic growth.
And they strengthen the bonds that make our communities thrive every single day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
And on one day a year, nonprofits come together to raise support and awareness. It's called Colorado Gives Day.
Colorado Gives Day is made possible by Community First Foundation and is sponsored each year by First Bank of Colorado, who give majorly to our cause.
For more than 10 years on Colorado Gives Day, nonprofits lead this end of the year challenge by asking you to give where you live.
Give where you live.
Give where you live.
Give where you live.
Support a nonprofit and schedule your donation for Gives Day today.
You can go to weldcogives.org.
Find a local nonprofit that needs your support, that you believe in, to donate to.
Give what you can and make a difference. Make an impact.
Change this place you call home for the better.
And give.
Give where you live.
And give where you live.
And give where you live.
So, in celebration of all these amazing nonprofits that we just heard from, we have two special hats today. I'm going to introduce them to you now. This is Frosty's hat. This hat will be drawing names from nonprofits, and we'll be hearing their stories today and the type of impact they have and those that they serve, and hear firsthand the passion from those that are representing them today. And then this is our Santa hat. Believe it or not, it is Christmas time. And we will be drawing from this hat to award mini grants sponsored by the Howard E. Smith Family Foundation to nonprofits. We have 10 of those today, so be looking forward to that in the very near future.
Yes, excellent. So we're going to start with a couple interviews. We're going to draw from the Frosty hat. If I draw your name from here, it does not take away from your chances as a nonprofit to get a name drawn from the gift grant hat. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for coming in and seeing and being a part of our rally. If you want to give to Colorado Gives Day and see the different participating Weld nonprofits, you can go to weldcogives.org. That's weldcogives.org. There is that one-stop shop that Lowry was talking about of local nonprofits that are actually doing the work in this area. All right, so this reminds me of Christmas Vacation, of the drum roll, please. All right, so the first nonprofit that we are going to speak with is Resource Center for Pregnancy and Personal Health. Resource Center, I believe I saw Kelly there today. Kelly, are you representing us today? Fabulous. We'll get you pinned here and then get to hear you.
Hi, I'm glad to be here. Yes.
Ah, excellent. All right, so Kelly, how long have you been a part of Resource Center?
So I've been here for 4 years, and I work with donors primarily. And what we do is we provide a listening ear to empower a woman or a couple to make the best decision when facing an unplanned pregnancy. We try to present them with all their options. All our services are free. We do pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, STD testing, and parenting classes. So this year is a big deal for us. We're celebrating 40 years. And so to kick off our anniversary, we'll have a gala. Yay! I know.
That's awesome. I mean, that's the studio clapping. Like, I didn't know how loud I could get. But yeah.
So we're excited about that. We'll kick that off with our gala in March. But I love what I do because I primarily just work with the donors, and I love listening to their stories and their passion about why they support us. And so I feel really blessed to get to go out almost every day and talk to someone new and find out why they support the Resource Center and what their heart is in doing so.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Kelly.
Well, thanks for having me here.
Yes, yeah. I don't want to put you on the spot. Are there any stories from a donor? You don't have to mention any names or give any information, but like things that moved or anything that you can give on the show for just a moment of like that you found very moving personally, and you hold this close to your heart.
A lot of our donors that I work with are just passionate about babies, about I guess saving babies, and it's amazing the tears that come to their eyes and just how deeply they're moved by what we do. That always touches my heart. And so sometimes they will share a personal story. Most times they don't, but it's just sitting there and looking in their face and seeing their eyes. That tells a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That tells a story.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. There was one of the interactions that I had a chance to, with Resource Center was a few Christmases ago. We did some gift grants specifically to nonprofits, and we drew one for Resource Center, and you guys asked us to donate car seats. And
yes.
and to go out and buy a few car seats for you all, it pulled you into this realm of like thinking about new parents and thinking about parents that they're nervous of this first step, and you all are there for them. That was a really neat day, heading over to Walmart or wherever we went to pick up these car seats and get them to you guys. Yeah.
It's exciting.
Well,
it's exciting to watch those new parents. It is.
Yeah. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. You want to draw this one and
Sure.
you can lead the interview?
High Plains Library District Foundation.
Excellent.
Right.
All right. Do we have Neve talking or Dr. Matt Hort? Who's going to
I'm
represent?
right here.
Oh, awesome.
I'm here with you.
All right, Phil is going to find you. Keep waving
All
there.
right.
Put up a sign for us. There she is.
Awesome.
Hi,
Welcome.
There we go. Hey, everyone.
Hi. So tell us a bit about what brought you to the foundation.
Well, I've been with the foundation for about 3 years, and when I moved to Greeley, I was really just looking for some really excellent nonprofit work, and I saw an opening for a development associate position, and I had a life in libraries with my grandma when I was younger, and I worked in our library loan throughout college and in music libraries as well, so it just seemed like the perfect fit for me.
That's
so
awesome.
I was very excited, yeah.
And so can you tell us just a little bit about your work at the Foundation for High Plains Library District, and like what does that look like for you, and what are some big projects you're excited about for the next coming year?
Yeah, so the HPLD Foundation is the nonprofit that's established to support the High Plains Library District. So the High Plains Library District covers a huge area in Weld County. It's almost all of Weld County with the exception of Windsor and Severance, and it even goes down to a little bit of Boulder County down south in that Erie area. So we are really excited. We work to build a community of library lovers and to increase that fundraising and support for our community. Some really exciting things we have going on. I think a lot of people are aware that we're working on a downtown library in Greeley. It's going to be called LINK, which is a library and innovation center. And we're very proud of that project and all of the wonderful workforce development opportunities it will bring, how it will be a platform for not just workforce development, but so our community can come together and really have a space downtown that they can gather, learn something new, meet someone new, and share skills with each other.
That's awesome.
I'm excited about that library.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. No, I have four kiddos that are all like in that library like age of like they will all get something really wonderful out of this from 12 years down to 5 years old. And yeah, have you had a chance to do a walkthrough yet?
I have not, but I have heard about it, and I am excited.
Yeah, yeah, expanding on. Yeah, expanding on the Greeley Tribune building.
Yes. It'll be a lifelong investment in our community. Like you were saying, Tim, just generations of our community will be able to really feel the impact of this. So that's what libraries are about. It's a lifetime of giving. It touches on each era of your life, and it's something that we can pass down to our children and their children.
That's so awesome. Thank you for that work.
So cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Neve. Thank you for sharing about the High Plains Library District Foundation. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so I had us just doing those couple interviews, and then it's time for a Santa hat.
It's time for some drawings for some grants. Do you want to do the first one?
Yes, I'll draw for first one, and I'm going to write down all these names, so we've got them for posterity, of course. Here we go. First drawing, $500 grant goes to the Immigrant and Refugee Center of Northern Colorado.
Yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations, IRC. Let's take a pause, and the same kind of interviews that we've been doing from this hat, let's hear from Immigrant and Refugee Center as well right now. Hi, Lisa. How's it going?
Hey, it's going awesome. We just want a drawing.
Congratulations, my friend. So I would love to hear about just the work that you do, the need for it here specifically, and a great story that you have, because I know you have so many.
Sure. Well, our mission is to empower immigrants and refugees, connect communities, and advocate for successful integration. We're so fortunate here in Northern Colorado to have a wealth of diversity in our population. 34% of folks in Weld County are non-native English speakers. And so a lot of the work that we do is around that educational piece. So English classes, 6 different levels. We serve adults. Our youngest student is 17. Our oldest is in his 80s, and we have everyone in between. We also do citizenship preparation, and this year, 2021, we had 34 clients become United States citizens. So that's awesome. I really look forward to the day when our electorate is truly reflective of the country in which we live, and that those demographics are represented in voting. And so it's awesome to get to see immigrants and refugees at the polls. Another part of what we do is just advocacy efforts and increasing access. So this year we've translated over 800 documents into various languages to just make sure people are getting accurate information related to health, related to the school district, initiatives in the community. So just really working on that access piece. A little story I'll just tell that we're really excited about is, as most of you know, there's a labor shortage pretty much everywhere, but especially in the medical field. And we have 2 clients this semester. Both of them have experience in their home countries in the medical field. One was an ER tech and the other one was a nurse. And both of them, after having studied English, are at a place now where this semester they re-entered higher education at Ames after, becoming proficient in English. Now they're Ames students, and the goal is to re-enter the medical field. So it's exciting on a lot of levels. It meets a labor need, but most importantly, it's really awesome to be part of their journey where they're going to use their skills and talents to serve the people here in NOCO.
That's awesome. Thank you so
Gosh,
much,
that's
Lisa.
great. That's super cool. Let's do another drawing, another gift grant. I was just thinking about this of like, the excitement that I feel for IRC winning a $500 gift grant, and then I realized I don't think there's a nonprofit on here that I'd be like, oh darn, right, every single nonprofit on here is just like, yeah, like if you guys win a grant, I am super excited for you because of your work here in the community.
Yep, everyone does such great work. All right, I got it. I feel like this happens every year. Yeah. Assistants League of Weld of Greeley.
They're the lucky ones.
They are. They're so lucky.
Let's find Assistants League and chat with them as well. Who's representing Assistants League for us? Could you talk and speak for us, and we'll look for you.
Oh, there we go.
Raise a hand. There we go.
All right.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Here I am. Thank you.
Great to
How
see
cool.
you.
I know.
Yes.
I'm definitely excited about that. Assistance League of Greeley runs 6 philanthropic programs, and they serve residents here in Weld County. As I'm listening to you all speak, I'm thinking, oh, I should have known about that. And likewise, I'm saying, oh, they need to know this. So our programs will help some of their people. I'm going back and forth with that. Anyway, I'm going to kind of go through the 6 philanthropic programs. The Assault Survivor Kits is one of them. Assault Survivor Kit is where we provide a change of clothing, new clothing actually, for any adult or child who's been a victim of some kind of assault. And that's one of our programs. So another one is Color Me Weld. Color Me Weld program establishes coloring books to children, especially who have been assaulted and are in area hospitals. It provides a diversion for them while they're in the hospital. And actually, just recently, the nursing staff have asked us to expand it to all children. So now we are providing coloring books and little kind of, what's it called? Oh, can't remember. Anyway, I like a video game to all students, to all children who are in the hospitals. Another program we have, number 3, is File of Life. File of Life are those cards that the first responders have asked us to pass out, especially to nursing homes. If they go into a home and they can't figure out what's happening and the person's incoherent, there is a card that has all the current information. I should say this, it's the most valuable if it has all this current information on it. So the first responders look for that on a refrigerator, and that's been very helpful on many occasions. We've heard the stories, but you don't want to hear individual stories, but it has helped many lives. In fact, some of our people take them with them when they're on vacation, and it helps in emergent situations if you have it in your wallet, because those other hospitals outside of Weld County don't have easy access to your medical information. Anyway, those are all donated to the public. Another one is Operation School Bell. That's number 4 on my list. Operation School Bell provides new uniforms to 7 Title I schools. And the Title I schools are the ones with the lowest poverty levels in Weld County. And we provide uniforms that start a new year and for any new incoming student. One of my favorites is the Single Parent Scholarships. That's number 5. That's a scholarship for single parents in the area, and we provide scholarships to Ames and UNC. All of you working with families, please let them know those scholarships available. Last year, we gave out a scholarship to everyone who applied. Okay.
Wow.
So they're out there. All right. The next one, the last one on my list is Warm Up Well. Warm Up Well provides blankets to a lot of agencies, churches, schools, and homes, so that they have enough new blankets to keep all of their clients warm. So there you go. That's 6 programs. But most of our money comes from the Bargain Box of Greeley, our thrift shop. A lot of you are aware of that. But we also get funding from a lot of grants from the Weld Foundation's one of them. Thank you very much. And of course, Colorado Gives Day. Colorado Gives Day gives us a little boost here and there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Hey, thank you so much for sharing. Now, could you tell everybody your name on the who are watching?
I'm Veronica Casados.
Excellent.
And
Thank you, Veronica.
Patty Bullock's on here with us too. She's also from the assistance. Say hi, Patty.
Veronica, thank you so much for sharing.
Hello.
I didn't know of those different initiatives that you guys are doing through Assistance League. So thank you so much. That is awesome.
I didn't know either.
Yes.
You really touch everyone, it seems.
Gosh, that's so cool.
I know.
Thank
I've been
you.
posting you guys. Check them
Yes. Good.
Thank you.
All right, last one for this session.
Last one.
Another gift grant. Let's see. My turn?
Your turn.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
All right, we got a gift grant for the Greeley Corral.
All right.
Is anyone here representing the Greeley Corral today? Cheering, cheering, cheering. Wave, or put up a hand if you're here representing Greeley Corral. Do we have Susan McKenzie? There she is. Okay, we pinned her. Greeley Corral, how are you guys?
Great, how are you?
Doing really, really good. Are you part of the Poinsettia Pops on Saturday night? You are?
We are, yeah. And I think, one of the big things that the Greeley Corral does is partner with local organizations and anything that will help enrich our community through the arts. And so, Poinsettia Pops is a huge collaboration with the Greeley Philharmonic Orchestra, and the Greeley Children's Chorale is involved as well. And it's really something that we look forward to every single year, and goes to a great cause. So really excited about it.
Fabulous. Well, tell us just a little bit overview of the Greeley Corral.
Sure, yes. The Greeley Chorale has about 100 people in it, a little less with COVID numbers right now, but we are back and singing and very excited to be doing that. We exist to support cultural enrichment in the Greeley and Evans communities. That happens through collaborations like with the GPO for Poinsettia Pops, and then we also collaborate with other organizations such as Toys for Tots and doing fundraisers around our individual concerts as well. And we support scholarships for students at UNC, and we also support professional development opportunities for those students where they can come in and get experience conducting a large choir and kind of get in front of groups and get more comfortable that way as a student, and so that they're really coming out of their education ready to go. And so the other aspect we've been talking about donor stories and how our organizations make an impact. And I think we all noticed how much the arts impact our lives when COVID hit. A lot of people kind of don't really recognize how large the arts are in their individual lives. And so when they disappeared, it really did impact us negatively. And so just from a mental health standpoint, I know that I'm not alone, and the 100 people in the corral would also agree that, we were really struggling. And so I think the biggest impact that we make just as us individuals is just that mental health piece, where we're coming together with our choir family, and we're singing, and it really does boost our positive thoughts, and it was we really missed it while it was gone. So very excited to be back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, so I have two of my kids are singing in the Greeley Children's Chorale and are singing with you all on Saturday, and I'm very, very excited to see the concert. It's going to be pretty epic, I know. They're excited about it. So how cool. Thank you so much, Susan. We really appreciate you sharing. Thanks.
Thank you. I never win anything, so I'm really excited.
Congratulations.
Can't say that anymore. You are a winner. Awesome. If you are just now tuning in, just a refresher of what we're doing here. This is a rally for the Weld nonprofits here on this Giving Tuesday, reminding us to schedule our gift for Colorado Gives Day, to give an end-of-the-year gift here this entire next week, thinking about what you're passionate about, where you feel a heart connection. You can go to weldcogives.org and schedule a donation there. You can find a nonprofit, maybe one that you've heard from today, maybe one that you know about. And
maybe 3.
Maybe 3 or 4, yes. Or you can look on the registry and give to all the hundreds of different nonprofits out there. For just Weld County alone, you're feeling very generous this year.
Yes.
That is something that I was talking to you yesterday about. It really wasn't until, so I came from a different background, a musician, kind of doing church work. And when I came on to this position at the Weld Community Foundation, at the Weld Community Foundation, we get to know a whole lot of the nonprofits in the area. And I just didn't have that viewpoint before. I didn't realize the incredible work that all of these agencies were doing. And really, I didn't hardly participate in Gives Day until the last 3 or so years. But it's been incredible to sit down with my family and to say, okay, like, who do we know that's doing some incredible work? What is close and near and dear to our hearts? Where do we see the places where we'd love to see Weld County grow and thrive? And to sit down with my wife and the kids and to make those decisions together and to say, this year we want to give to these 3, these 4, these 5 different organizations, and then scheduling that together with Gives Day has been a very meaningful thing for us as a family.
It's amazing. I mean, I love that, Tim, because the only way that nonprofits like this get to 40 years is through, growing that next generation and getting them involved and them passionate. So kudos.
Yes, and so if you're watching today and you're kind of thinking to yourself, I don't know the first step, I don't know exactly who are the Weld County nonprofits, I'm not sure any of these things, make sure, be watching this video, head to weldcogives.org and research, take a look through. You might be asking questions. If you have any sort of questions that you want to address, you can talk to Lowry, talk to myself, you can ask a question on the feed of just, where could I find information on, agencies serving animals, or where can I find some information on agencies serving older adults? Let us know, and we would love to point you all in the right direction in the coming days.
What I think is so amazing about this group in particular in Weld County is that a lot of us work together. There's so many nonprofits that have work that crosses over or join together for certain initiatives, and it just really is a beautiful spirit behind the work in community caring, right? How can we just make sure we touch all of those that need to be served? So
just in stories in the last 2, it was Veronica was saying, hey, there's all these different things that I didn't know about. I need to make sure make these connections.
Right.
And then Greeley Children's Chorale, singing with the Greeley Chorale, like being a part of the Greeley Philharmonic.
Right.
I love how much connectedness there is here in Weld. Unbelievable. So look, we're going to keep moving. Let's do some more gift grants.
More gift grants.
Yeah, let's jump to this.
Who wants $500?
Let's jump to this here.
All right.
Drum roll again.
60 Plus Ride.
Excellent. All right, so who's representing 60 Plus Ride? can't remember if I saw Janet here today or not. We see some waves. There we go.
Amy?
Hello. Introduce us. Introduce yourself, everybody, would you?
My name's Amy Threewood. I'm the volunteer and outreach coordinator for 60 Plus Ride. I've been with 60 Plus Ride since May, and we've seen a lot of changes since COVID began, as you can imagine. But we're still out there providing transportation for anyone who's 60 and older in Weld County. Our mission is to offer adults the opportunity to maintain their physical, emotional, and mental health while living independently. And we have provided, last year we provided almost 9,000 rides to anyone who is 60 and older. There are no qualifications. You just have to be a resident of Weld County. And the thing I love about what we do is it's just neighbors helping neighbors. It's anyone can be a driver for us. And we really, the backbone of our organization is our volunteer drivers.
Awesome.
That is just awesome. You know, speaking in terms of those connections and connective points, I remember hearing a story a few months ago about Meals on Wheels, touching base with a client in Windsor who was trying to get to the grocery store and in the middle of COVID and all these things, and 60 Plus Ride was able to come in and help. And it was such a cool, another really neat connective point.
Yeah, that client was living off of Social Security and didn't have any money for food. So she was relying on Meals on Wheels for all of her meals. And this is just an example of how our drivers develop relationships with our clients. And so our drivers noticed that her cupboards were bare and that she didn't have any food. And she let them know that the only food that she had was whatever Meals on Wheels gave her. And so, as you said, it's such a community effort because Meals on Wheels and the Weld Food Bank, we all work together to start providing her with some deliveries of food boxes. So, yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. I've got a lot of stories like that.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, Amy, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.
So good. All right, we're going to do another one. Shall we? My turn. All right.
Yep.
Here we go. This is going to be for our 5th gift grant. NCMC Foundation. NCMC Foundation getting a gift grant. Wave for us. And I think probably Allison representing today. Do I see Allison today? Or someone else?
It's me.
Oh, excellent. So of all the years, I know NCMC Foundation is tied into the Turkey Trot, correct?
Yes, we are.
How was your guys' big run this past year? And then please tell us about NCMC Foundation.
You bet. So our Turkey Trot is a big Thanksgiving Day run that we have every year. This year we had 2,300 participants, and it's kind of a tradition. The Greeley community really gets behind it, and the proceeds go to cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation patients that need cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation. Either they've had bypass surgery or some kind of heart or lung event, and they need to go through the cardiac and pulmonary rehab programs. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the foundation. We were founded in 1975. We are North Colorado Medical Center's philanthropic partner. And during the 46 years that we've been in existence, we've been entrusted with over $55 million in charitable gifts. Some of the things that we've facilitated funding for are hospital expansion and renovation projects, purchase of specialized medical equipment and technological upgrades for patient care. We provide scholarships for current and aspiring healthcare professionals and educational opportunities for the NCMC staff. Our mission is to promote excellence in health and education in Weld County. And some of our recently funded initiatives include our Heart Safe City program, the cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation programs, the MD Anderson Cancer Center at NCMC, the Western States Burn Center, our Level 3 neonatal intensive care unit, and our patient support funds. So yeah, that's a little bit about who we are.
That's awesome. With all of the incredible work of NCMC Foundation, and then also that partnership, I know you guys are linked very closely with the Weld Trust. We're so excited over the coming years of what that's going to do for health and education here in Weld County. It's just pretty awesome.
Thank you so much. We are excited as well.
Oh, so good.
Thank you, Allison.
Well, congratulations to NCMC
you.
Foundation. Excellent.
Thank you
All right,
so
let's do one more gift grant,
Okay,
and we'll have you draw this one.
get my fingers ready. And speaking of Meals on Wheels,
Hey, Meals on Wheels. Congratulations to Meals on Wheels. All right, we're searching for somebody representing. Wave, raise up a hand. There we go. There's Michelle.
all right.
Hi, Michelle.
How are you guys?
doing?
Good.
We're
Doing great. Thank you
excellent.
for the prize. I'm so appreciative of that.
Congratulations.
Excellent. Yes. Tell us a little bit about Meals on Wheels.
So Meals on Wheels, we've been around since 1970. We celebrated our 50th anniversary last year. So a staple in our community, but we are also the most well-known, well-regarded name in senior nutrition and support services. We are one of 5,000 programs across the country that deliver health, wholesome meals to seniors, enabling them to live nourished lives with independence and dignity. We want them to stay at home where they want to be. So right now, nearly 1 out of 6 seniors in the country may not know where their next meal is coming from, and millions more are suffering from social isolation. And, you know, COVID has really brought out that social isolation piece of it that we have been fighting against for years now. So one positive of COVID, but, you know, it's nice to be able to have that attention to, you know, people being in their homes and, you know, it's providing that meal. We always joke that it's more than just a meal. You know, it's providing that meal and then also being able to provide that social action for our clients who sometimes don't see anybody all day. So far this year, we have served 472 clients over 43,000 meals.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely. Well, congratulations to you, Michelle, and you're doing incredible work. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate this. Great grant. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, now is the time where we promised to share a silly song.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to do 4 more drawings for gift grants after this and get a chance to hear and some stories from nonprofits. So I wrote some new lyrics to an old favorite, Frosty the Snowman. And but instead I put some real cheesy lyrics all about Colorado Gives Day. And so this is dedicated to the nonprofits of Weld County and all the incredible work that you all do. Here we go. Ready? Colorado Gives Day is a favorite time of year where we give away just a little pay to spread some big time cheer. All through our county, nonprofits help away to make this space a better place for where we work and play. Oh, there must be some magic in the people living here. It warms our hearts off the charts to see them give each year. Down through each city, you can feel the spirit strong. We're inviting you to come along, help today and sing this song. Here we go. Give where you live now, give where you live, give where you live today. Give where you live now, give where you live, play a part and make a change. Yeah, there you go.
We did it.
All right, I want to hear reactions from our
I know, I wish I could see their faces. We've been working very hard on that for you all. Thanks so much.
Yes, that was enjoyable and
My hands are sweating here.
So fun. It was
It's a good time. Good job. He wrote that.
Good
folks.
times. Yeah.
Tim is beyond talented.
I didn't write
you're getting
Frosty
some
the
cheers.
Snowman. There we
See?
go. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, let's get back to doing some more gift grants.
Okay.
And we've got 3 more $500 grants, and then the rest of the gift monies out of this particular fund, $391 grant will be given as well. Just a reminder, go to weldcogives.org, and there you can find a nonprofit here locally that is a part of Weld County that you can give to. All right, whose turn is it? Who gets to?
It's your turn.
All right.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Greeley Weld Habitat for Humanity.
Well.
This is great. So we get to hear a little bit about Habitat. Are you sharing, or is Sherry Brown with us today?
We actually have Sherry with us,
Great.
I believe, on the call. And if she has stepped away, I am happy. I could talk about this all day. Sherry.
Was Sherry able to be here?
She was on the call earlier. Do we see her? I don't. So I guess it's me. Okay. Well, Greeley Weld Habitat for Humanity, our mission is to bring people together to build homes, community, and hope. And really, our main principle is no one lives in dignity until we all do. And I think that's a really important piece. And speaking of collaboration, we have so many families from the Immigrant and Refugee Center that we just are so proud and happy to be able to help them realize their dream of home ownership. We have so many amazing initiatives. We have our construction pathway program where we work in partnership with Jefferson High School, and they come out on site 4 days a week and build homes with us. They are currently building their 29th home in 6 years of the program. We also have a Mission Springs development in Evans where we're building a total of 95 units that are part of a disaster relief project from the 2013 floods. And we just announced this year that we will be bringing over 500 units to Greeley over off of 29th Street, right behind kind of the Walmart area. So we're really excited about that project, and we are going to be open year-round for applications, which is something that we've never been able to do. But we have the resources, the land to continue building just as fast as we can, get those that support. And so we're just happy to be able to bring people home.
Oh, that's such a good tagline. Bring people home. That's so
true.
good.
It's what we do.
Oh, that's great. So I had a chance to go to your guys' breakfast this last year, and when you talked about that larger project, you said 500.
Over 500, yeah.
And it was said that will handle could handle the backlog of your guys' entries right now, and so kind of get you to a square one possibly, which would be unbelievable.
Our hope.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. Yeah, we had
giant.
a few years ago an interest list of over 400 families that were wanting to be a part of our program, but it's an expensive deliverable that we have. Building homes is not cheap, and so we're just really excited to, through the generosity of the community and our partners, be able to bring that to fruition and serve as many people as we can, which opens up affordable rentals for folks that are looking for those as well. So we're excited.
So good.
Yay.
Cool. Well, congrats.
Thank you. I haven't won one ever, so
yes.
I'm excited.
It was your year. It's your year. All right, you go.
My turn. Okay. High Plains.
Yes, because
that was just the interview.
Yep,
High Plains Library District.
So, Neve, you have won a gift grant for High Plains Library Foundation. Thank you. So good. And we'll write that down. And we already had a chance to hear some story, but congratulations to you. And that is awesome. Going to an incredible place. We were confused there for a second.
I know I was. I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Well, I was too. I thought I certainly didn't put in duplicates.
Tim would never put in.
All right, 2 more grants. 2 more grants. Here we go.
Your turn.
Oh yeah, my turn. All right, this one goes to Boys and Girls Club of Weld County, $500 grant. And I did see Beryl on the Zoom call. If you want to wave and start
She
talking
had to step
for us.
out.
Oh, she had to step out. So we got
she
Travis.
asked me to step in.
Excellent. Hello.
Well, so tell us who you are and a little bit about your organization.
Yeah, so I'm Travis, Boys and Girls Clubs of Weld County. I'm kind of Beryl's other half. We kind of tag team resource development stuff, but I've been with the organization for 11 years now. And so we do after school and summer programming for youth ages 6 to 18 years old. And so it's $20 for the summer from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and then $20 for the school year, which is after school until around 7 o'clock. And so we do a little bit of everything. We have phenomenal partnerships. Weld Food Bank. I guess I didn't see who else is all on here. So many. But yeah, it's fantastic.
Awesome. Just to I don't mean to put you on the spot, Travis, but what for your own heart, why do you love this work? Why do you feel that you enjoy being a part of this year after year? I've never had a chance to meet you. I've emailed you a bunch and kind of Beryl's my contact, so I'm excited to get to know you a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I started as a psych intern, really, and so just kind of working directly with the kids was just a lot of fun, and just kind of seeing, what these kids are all about and what kind of needs they have. It just kind of grew on me, and just every year it was just kind of, all right, let's do a little bit more, and then let's do a little bit more, and so it turned out to be running, a whole class, and it's doing sports or art or character building programs. And then it's running a whole building. And then now, instead of just your 20 little kids, now I have 120 kids. And so just the relationships, I built with the kids, as well as the families, the parents, were just a lot of fun, and just seeing them grow. I left for a couple of years. I was still at Boys and Girls Club. So when I came back and seeing the kids that I knew when they were 10, and now they're 18, 19, 20, 21. It was just so cool, so weird as well. But it was a lot of fun, and just kind of staying in contact with a lot of those kids. It's great.
That's awesome. This past year, I had a chance to see the recipient of, you guys have a Boys and Girls Club Student of the Year. I don't know, outstanding. What is it called? What do you call it?
Yeah, it's our Youth of the Year program. That event is happening in T-2 days. Free event. If anyone wants to come, let me know. Yes. We are announcing our next Youth of the Year. So we will have 3 finalists this Thursday morning at Greeley Doubletree, 7:30 in the morning. If you want to wake up early.
That's awesome.
Wow.
To see the speaker last year, that she came through and to hear her story and to hear what Boys and Girls Club has meant to her was pretty phenomenal. It was really special.
Yeah, she's going for it again this year. She's going for the title back to back. So good luck to that.
That's awesome.
That's great. Competitive spirit. That's fabulous.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Well, Travis, congratulations on behalf of Boys and Girls Club. We're so thankful for the work that they're doing in Weld.
Oh, thank you guys. No, I mean, this is fantastic. Sorry, I kind of jumped on last second. So I'll
you did great.
all the good news.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right, well, we got one more, and then we'll close things off. Okay. Last gift grant for $391.
391.
Yes.
All right. And so I want to get one. The winner is Poudre River Trail Corridor.
Hey! I thought I saw Bob somewhere.
Hey, there he is.
Are you representing us today, Bob?
Yep.
There you go.
Welcome.
It's great to be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what brought you to the Poudre River Trail?
Well, that's a 40-year story because I'm a retired banker. And when I retired, I was looking for something that I could do outdoors and be community oriented. So I came across this job, and now they pay me to ride my bike on the Poudre Trail. So it's a pretty good gig.
Which you do very well, we saw in the video.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So tell us about, or tell those that are watching about what they can find at the Poudre River Trail and kind of how you all serve the community.
Yeah, so hopefully all of you have already found the Poudre Trail. Our tagline is find yourself in nature, and that's basically what we do, is try to connect the community to the nature that can be found along the Poudre River corridor. So our particular nonprofit board was involved in building the trail from 1994 to 2008. And since that time, we focus on trying to increase connections to the trail. We focus on sustainability because obviously the trail ages like other construction projects do. And then we try to enhance the user experience any way we can. So this past year, we partnered with several people on the call here today, High Plains Library, Weld Trust, to do a trail-athlon all summer long. So we enjoyed that. And then probably the biggest highlight for the year this year was we added a Cycling Without Age program. And this has been a really exciting program. We've given over 200 rides to seniors that are living in assisted living facilities or people with mobility issues. And this is an international program we brought to Weld County. We have 2 trishaws, and we have trained volunteer pilots, and we get out on the trail and take people for rides up and down. And it is just so rewarding, not only the feedback you get, but from meeting people in their 90s that have life stories that are they share them up and down the trail. In fact, I'd share one kind of related. He hasn't actually ridden on the trishaw yet, but we had a gentleman that's been on the trail for years. He's in his 90s. He rides 3 or 4 times a week. And during this past year where things changed, he didn't get out much. And when he finally did, he found out he lost his balance and couldn't ride his bike. So the next time I saw him on the trail, he'd bought this fancy upright walker that just keeps him from his stability. So I said, Dave, we need to get you on one of these trishaws. And he goes, well, I don't think I could pedal one of those. And I said, oh, no, you get a ride on the front. And then he said, well, how would I get any exercise? So I just love that interaction for the people that are out on the trail, enjoying those types of things and getting excited about connecting with nature, because we are the closest place to nature in Weld County. So invite everybody to come out and support the trail.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
To have the Poudre River Trail corridor in our area has been amazing. It's been something that gets us out as a family, and I know a lot of people who go out and love it and enjoy it. So thank you. Thanks for your work.
Great place to be.
Poudre River Trail. Yes. Congrats.
Thanks for letting us be a part of this. It's exciting to be with this group. It's really motivating.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our rally.
That is. I just get I was getting teary-eyed several times because I just am so happy that everyone on this call exists, and I just think about everything that everyone does for the community and us working together, and just the difference that it makes in people's lives. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, no, I've been in the same way, extremely touched several times, thinking about the joy, the sacrifice, the passion, the willingness to help.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Really special.
Good group of folks.
So huge thank you to the Weld Collaborative for Colorado Gives Day, all 30-ish of these nonprofits that are getting together and being a megaphone for all of us to say, give where you live. This coming Tuesday, you can schedule your donation today. Giving Tuesday is a great day to do it. And then when Colorado Gives Day comes around December 7th, you'll have already planned your gift, and you can just enjoy that day. Other closing things would be, I want to say thanks to Bike Agency and Phil Van Drunen for this production. This is able to be streamed live from all these different places, and Lowry and I look so good on these cameras and these lights because of Phil's good work. I know for me,
he's a magician.
Yeah, Phil's making me look good. So thanks so much, and also want to say thanks to Community First, the Community Foundation down in Arvada, who puts on Colorado Gives Day. They're part of that, $1,000 of those gift grants going out. And then lastly, I want to say thanks to the Howard E. Smith Family Fund. They were a part of the 3,000 $891 that was divvied up in those $500 increments, and then the last one. Huge thanks to that family fund that gives towards collaborative grants and where they see cool teamwork things happening.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And thank you, Tim.
And thank you,
for
Lowry.
organizing
Yeah.
this fantastic rally.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much for joining me and doing this.
My pleasure.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and may this be a wonderful week full of a lot of generosity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.